Ryan versus Rocky next, indeed. Should be a good one. Ryan looked great yesterday.
That
as
is
did Rocky.
that's a Swedish Snapcase server, so just snapcase.net. That's what that's on.
And Rocky today as well looked absolutely just special, just fucking good.
Yeah, you know what? Coming into this, both of these players have shown how strong they can play. You know, taking some games off of players you'd expect to win the whole thing. So I would say this is very up in arms, but Rocky can definitely find an answer to Ryan's relentless rail defensive playstyle. You know, he's been through this. He's not new to this. And Chalk, you're completely right. I couldn't tell you who win this either. I'm rooting for Rocky. I feel like he can. He's been playing so strong. But if Ryan hits his shots, then this could be a different story. We're seeing the arrow walk pick straight away from Ryan H. Perhaps where he feels the most comfortable.
Puck 322 is gone. ISDM4 gone.
Is that going to be 15 or 1A? Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Ryan definitely doesn't want to give 1A to a player like Rocky. Maybe he's not as experienced in that, and I think that would be a mistake.
Rocky's old school, right?
Very.
Here we are then. Losers round 2. Winner is in the money. Loser is out. Best of 3. We're starting on 3A. We're going over to CPM 22, and if we're so lucky to get 3 maps, we'll be rounding it out on 15.
Oh, it's 3A first, I think. My bad.
Yeah.
So this is Rocky's pick. And it's always interesting to see what happens off the spawns here. I don't think any game has ever had the same outcome. Even when it looks decisive at the start with someone getting a red, you don't know what's going to happen. You could be completely wrong. So sometimes the biggest highlight of the duel. So here we go. Let's follow Rocky at the start. Rocky going straight towards that red from the lower spawn. Got the rocket launcher. And Brian H playing the upper part of the map.
Swift though from Rocky to get
Rocky with the stat
advantage,
and Ryan's in the lava. This is huge plasma damage. Get out, Ryan. Don't take this. 32 HP. It's not going to take much. He knows where he is. Going for a crazy flick.
You love to see it.
Frag Hunters Anonymous. We're going to see this to be a very tense game until we start to see a frag happen, because both players are just chipping away at each other and picking up. And we're not going to see a huge aggression until someone dies and they spawn with no stack.
Yep.
But
conservative at the moment. Ooh.
Range is so low. He needs to take these bubbles, but he's just gone down. First frag to Rocky and another red to his name. Oh, it's a great rail from Ryan though. Knocks him off the platform. That is what you need.
And a second, a third, a fourth.
You know, that was class. And it wasn't the damage for that initial rail. It was the fact that he knocked off and lost position. Rocky's definitely going to have to reconsider peeking an angle like that, knowing that Ryan's going to hit a rail like. He's so low. Now I've got a mega. He's going to push towards it. And, you know, we're seeing it again. This is like Ryan completely revolving his play around this railgun. So this is a weapon respawn 15 map. And the railgun's on the upper part. Pretty easy to deny. So I feel like the moment Rokky gets another frag here. He needs to take this railgun off the map, not let him have it.
And the ammo as well, probably quite significant too.
Just as important, yeah. He's just holding these close angles of rail. That's all he wants to do. He's in that mega room. Straight towards the red. It's up in a couple seconds, so someone's going to have to go in there. So Rokky's going to get it. Not for free, though. So yes, well, Rokky has got a very strong armor cycle. He needs to focus about denying the weapons just as... 1 HP! He was 81!
How does he get away with it? How has he not picked up that 50?
Why is he peeking? Giving me a heart attack.
Goes in with the direct.
You know, he just wanted to suicide and maybe get that red.
Yeah. Didn't quite happen for him, but a good opportunity he gave himself there.
Ryan, you know, not too much health to his name, so...
But I still think very happy with that exchange, you know. From 5 frags away, he's now right next to Rokky. And
oh yeah, this is excellent.
This is great.
It's gone from looking like a very dominant Rokky early game to almost a tied-up match in the space of about...
Yeah, I think maybe Rokky throwing away too many lives at the opportunity for stealing away the armor. I don't know. Sometimes I get like that where I feel like I'm about to lose control and I just get fucking terrified of the prospect. So I'm like, no, they need to die. They need to die. This needs to be properly contested. But then you end up giving away as many frags as he did.
I think that's called jihad. But anyway, you know, Ryan just getting some excellent damage and a nice flick rail. Should pick up another frag here.
This is the
run.
The lead.
This is the run he needs to get himself back in the lead.
And crucial on your opponent's map pick especially. Where, I mean, you can see the way that he plays. He's going to excel on 22, isn't he?
Yeah, it's going to be excellent. It's going to be like one of them weird raves of lasers everywhere. Like dons that listen to EDM. It's gonna be like a laser show. Ryan is hitting his shots indeed on 60% rail. Tidy that. You know, just about half of his damage is from the railgun in this game, Ryan. You have to really put that into perspective, and I think Rokky should know this and play around weapon denial. Because his shaft isn't that strong.
Six to 5, and you can cut the tension with a knife right now as some decent damage comes out there from Rokky. A big fight here in the mega room. Doesn't really go anyone's way, I don't feel. But it is the mega for Rokky, and that could be the difference maker.
Rokky gets good info off that grenade splash there. And he's just going to wait for this upper yellow. The red's just about to come up. Is Rokky going to push? Here we go. He's coming through the portal. Knocks him straight. Has to disengage off of that. It is not wise to follow through after someone's stat goes through portal like that. You're either going through the portal to meet a rocket in the face or someone with a pummel. He's getting pinned to the wall! Ooh.
Great damage there from Ryan. Ooh. They both narrowly avoid a telefrag.
Rokky just trying to get a foot in, trying to get some high ground, but it's like Ryan's trying not to have it. Self-damaging to secure that yellow armor with the next red up. This is good denial. There's nothing on the map right now. Rokky with quite a small stack, but Ryan with only half health. albeit a full red armor to his name. Yeah.
125. There's the second. Could have had the 50 before, but wanted to get on the red immediately. Didn't want to risk it.
With this red just about to come up, let's see if Rokky has an answer. He's just took quite a bit of damage. Maybe he would just have to fall back and take a yellow there, settle for less.
What? He was way off his screen, but apparently that's it. Way off my screen anyway.
You know what? It's not too bad because Rokky still should have a good time on the red. You know, he should know when things are coming up. Chooses to fight this. I don't think this is in his best interest. The red's not up for 2 seconds. Here we go. It's coming up. Ryan choosing not to push. He's got a 50 up there. Another railgun. He doesn't have to drop down.
Lovely stuff.
And he's just going for these pixel rolls. Every time he's going for a major item, he's getting this damage off. Good damage from both players. Ryan on 9 HP. Here we go. Frag for Rokky. Tying it right back up. And he's going for another frag. He's going to chase. Perhaps another here. Excellent. The rail's now not up for another 15 seconds. Maybe he can take this information and just keep denying the rail at this point. And just throw Ryan's game off completely. He's going to make his way towards that red. Ryan's managed to secure it.
Now the Mega as well, potentially. But no, Ryan turns around for the fight at the teleporter. Oh, dear Lord, that grenade rather was close. Into the Mega Room now goes Rokky, who has quite the fearsome stack, but of course is in the unenviable position of being on the low ground. Trying to fight his way out. The rail's not really connecting for Ryan initially. Gets them in the end. But now surely with the worst stack and fighting for a YA that isn't spawning.
Nice combo there. Another spawn frag. That was a ridiculous game. That was so close.
Rokky.
Well played to both of them. I couldn't tell you who was going to take that, but...
Neither could I. And we go to CPM 22.
Ryan will definitely give Rokky a hard time with a railgun. Probably a lot more hit. You know, you can get punished so much more for going for these major items on 22.
As a rail aficionado myself, I'm looking forward to it. Ryan looking
Rokky,
a little bit hesitant on
for the red. He's quite nervous to go for the jump. He messes up jump, goes for a rocket jump instead, and it's quite a poor stack on Ryan's half. Just some rockets and a rail to his name. And he's not found any damage yet. Got no rockets left. This is bad. You can't take that fight.
There's the rail. Finally. Out of ammo now, going to have to get himself back over to the weapon. Could have been a bit predictable, but Rokky wanted the red because of course he does. It's CPM, it's a good item. Good damage though from Ryan.
Rokky actually beating him in a rail trade there, but pushing needlessly and dying. And you know, it's really not in your best interest to give up that position just for a one frag. Because even if you kill them, they're going to spawn on the good half of the map.
Oh. And
racking up the frags. Here we go, 3 frags off of the simple 22 route. This is bread and butter.
Looking like Oni himself right now. Master of 22.
Self-proclaimed. How about like best 22 gamer in East London?
There we go.
Fuck it, London as a whole.
I don't know about that. Some days I'm in London.
Maybe for Doombringer.
Yeah, you didn't beat me on that map in Dimringer. I'm pretty sure I can take you on Tox in this game as well. Alright?
Why are you surprised? I can't beat you in a game with no netcode.
Oh,
we'll see what happens on land. That's what I'm saying.
Alright. TimCONLINE, I'll see you.
Yeah, yeah.
Rokky continues his warpath.
Love that jump he does. He's just taking a pretty bad position on the map right now. With yellow is just about to come up. It's not his best fight he could be taking right now.
Absolutely not, and left with almost nothing. The red
will be back onto the red. It's not too bad. And the Mega's just about to come up. This is our next major fight potentially. No contest. Let's just see if Rokky can maintain this excellent control for another 6 minutes. I would actually enjoy seeing a 22 game of this scoreline just at the end. 4-1.
Full Quake live.
And another thing you have to notice, Rokky is only going for these frags when Ryan is making like big mistakes, you know, and getting caught out. He's not overly extending just to make a stronger frag, because he's being quite respectful of his opponent. You know, in this 3A game, we saw how much damage he can dish out when Rokky was trying to get some frags in. So he's just, wow, so clean, in and out. And this is all he needs to be doing. He's being quite proactive in the map while not going crazy for frags like how 9000 would on this.
Rest in peace. Alright, he's Jesus. He'll come back in a few days.
Fight low though, it's not looking good. 2 HP, survives that fight with Ryan knows and finishes him off with the MG. He's pushing for frags. He's got 25 to fall back onto though, but wow. So Ryan had a green armor? I wasn't watching his POV. He had some good stack. He could have got a bit more out of that.
Looked like it should have been. Oh, close. So close.
Not much health on his name though. Rokky with the superior position ultimately. No, he can just sit up here. He should be able to make the circle jump. He's been going for the rocket jump from this point quite often. It can be a bit safer, but
I can't afford to be another rail, I don't think.
So this is a really tough spot, yeah. If he goes for this jump, he's going to die. Ryan's actually chose to back off to get the other items on the map. He's found his escape. He could have got railed there. Surprising.
And for the first time in a while, Ryan, with everything really that he could want outside of the Mega, but taking so much damage.
Terrified. Who are you calling out for using auto jump? Would this? I don't presume it'd be Rokky. It'd be a Russian, right? Okay, I wasn't watching his POV. Maybe it was he flying upstairs, yeah? Bit suspicious. I won't say anything, you know, he could just have really fast fingers.
Get that ass
Hear
banned.
someone?
You're gonna have to watch the demos and check the jump inputs, mate. That's all I'm gonna say.
It's alright if Rokky wins, he'll be out of the money anyway.
Yeah, Black also an infamous auto jump player, although I mean he'll probably like slap you up without it anyway. Upsets people. And at this point, you know, I could just let the game speak for itself. Rokky has shown this dominant cycle play, not doing too much. You know, this is a really timid scoreline for CPM 22. But it's the wrong push for Ryan there.
And it's got to be frustrating playing up against what Rocky's putting out right now. Just not willing to come and bash heads with you at all. Always taking good position. And if he's taking good position and he's got more stack than you because he's been in control, well, you don't really have a good option. You've got a few bad ones.
Maybe he has to be careful here, you know. It's not that many frags in hindsight. Ryan only needs to make 8 frags to tie it up. And with some unlucky spawns, that can happen super quick. But he's on his head! You can't do that, Rokky!
And now, the desperation. And it could be done, theoretically. I'm not going to hold my breath, but here comes Ryan with the aggression. Missed rail, though the grenade hits him too, and now Rokky can secure the win. There it is, GG is called, and it's a 2-0 for Rokky, who is now in top 4 and in the money.